Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Thiago Silva. Oh, good spread. Who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice.
Look, movement creates more...
Header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Davis. Out for a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Rodri. And back to the goalkeeper. Davis. Still goalless at the moment. Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Pulisic. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Pulisic. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Pulisic never really looked sure of what he was doing, and by holding on to it for so long, he duly lost it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Under. Now it's Benzema. Over to the left. For Di Maria. Chooses to go crossfield. Danilo with the towering header. Mbappe. And it's Danilo. Cross goes a chance for the header. And the shot. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe tries to clear. Vasco da Gama can counter promptly here. Now it's Messi. Looking for the runner. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. And that could... Ronaldinho! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Gets away from his opponent. He's done well to get that clear.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
It's a good run down the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot could be on. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Casemiro. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Jordi Alba. Looking for options for movement. Di Maria. Massive leap! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Casemiro. Good spot. He's seen the run. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rudiger. And it's Thiago Silva. And he goes cross-field. And they're on him in a flash. And that interception was most necessary. Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Rice. Over to the left. And Jordi Alba. Here's Rodri. And it's Benzema. That has been cut short.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. Foden. Backward it goes.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rodri. Played out to the left flank.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Under going face-to-face with his great rival. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Under.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And it's Jordi Alba. Rice. Under. Di Maria. And that's been well dealt with. Rice. Aimed in towards the centre. It's their second corner of the game. Casemiro is there, and he can get that, and a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Rodri. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nuno Mendes fiddles it through. Thiago Silva. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we're off again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Oh, that was vital. Di Maria. Now it's Under. Out to the right.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, it's come loose. Di Maria. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Danilo. Casemiro. Di Maria. Oh, that is it's Benzema! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Under is looking to set free a runner in towards the mid. And a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Casemiro. And it's Ronaldinho. Foden. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. He can see the whole picture in front of him and let that defence know. But it seems the message didn't come across very well, and I think they were duly punished.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under...
And the shot! It's loose, could fall kindly. And he's gone looking for safety.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, perfectly measured that. David! Could try cutting inside here. That'll be a throw.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9 Benzema. Numero 3 Thiago Silva. Numero 7 Di Maria. Numero 8
Gets into some space.
lasciano il campo per il numero 23
is there to take.
il numero 2 il numero 11 il numero 17. Attenzione, un
Jota.
cambio.
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromised. He's had a hit!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Foden. Irwin. Luis Alberto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shot a goal! In for the follow-up! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Vasco da Gama find a position of real strength now. Jota. And that's been intercepted. Pressing is high and relentless. Mbappe. Pass is just off target.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Under. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's left his man. Foden. Aims beyond the defence. That looks a cracking ball. He's cut it out. Jota. Defenders on the back foot. Passing is crisp and sharp. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20
An opportunity
viene
then to pull
sostituito
clear
con
here.
numero 16
Ronaldinho ready to try one. Picked out.
Ci
It's
saranno 3
one.
minuti di recupero.
Luis Alberto. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rafinha, he's played him through. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Well, this is the scene inside the 54,000 all-seater Johan Cruyff Arena, decked out in that hugely familiar livery of the club that the great man himself, Cruyff, represented. The action has already started. Looking for the run-up.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through Neymar! And it's hoisted clear.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
Of course, it's got to be Nielsen, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mode, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very productive.
And he's got so much pace, hasn't he? And all of those tricks.
The fact that he can play on both.
Under! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Under demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Number 20.
Ajax didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And here's Neymar. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Well seen, saw that coming. Neymar. Diaby. And that's been intercepted. Jordi Alba. There's the crossfield ball. Mbappe might just make this. Now it's Mbappe. He's put a shade too much on that. Diaby. And that interception was most necessary. Rodri.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
Up to meet it! And the follow-up! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Threads one in. To Nielsen. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Ajax get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And it's Danilo. Played out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Danilo with the cross. Diaby. De Nielsen. Neymar. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe.
There's the shot! Thiago Silva gets good distance on it. Under. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rudiger. Belts one. Neymar. Danielson. And here's Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed. Rudiger gets it clear. And it's Cruyff. Nice sequence of passes, this. Driving forward. That pass isn't the best.